this is a project that I did the last time that I demoed, and it was such a horrible video and audio. If a lot of you remember, which I'm sure you do, let's see if we could get it. I want to make sure that we see the corners, but I want you to be able to. I want you to be able to see my tool rest. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to until I knock it down a while.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It looks
Right
good,
now?
Al.
Okay,
Right
now
there,
now
right there.
remember now remember I could bring this back to the tailstock side also. So when
Okay,
you're seeing that it needs to be done, just yell out camera and
okay.
we'll
I
get
will.
that going on. There's a piece of red bud came a buddy of mine gave to me from a Northern Virginia area around the Beltway, McLean, Virginia. It was done. This is probably about 3 years that it's been sitting here in the shop, so it's pretty dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that well, like I said, what I tried doing the last time that no one was able to see or hear. And we'll get this going on right now. So everything looks good right there. If everybody says so, okay, that's good. Um, like Phil would usually say, mask and face shield on. So sorry, Phil, but you might hear a lot of your stuff tonight.
Al does use a face mask when he turns, so if and when he's talking, it'll probably be muffled. So
Are you able? Can, can you hear me?
unless you yell, we're not going to be able to hear you, Al.
I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but I'm not gonna have my dust collector on. Can you hear me now?
Yes, and I
Can,
just turned on
can,
closed captions, so that'll help.
okay, okay. So you can hear me. Now I'm gonna turn this on again. What I want you guys to see is the valley that this is gonna show. Right up the middle here. See that valley right there? You see that valley right there? That's this point and
Sure
this
can.
point as they're spinning together. Well, I don't know. Let's just, I guess, let's just get it going on.
Hmm. Let's see if this works, Bob. I'm talking now. Thank you. Hmm. Okay, so the captions are working now.
Yes, they are. You have to turn them on in your control box.
Okay, thank you.
Try to divide the right side and the left side. I went into the middle here first. Tried to get rid of some of that. Cast over. We'll continue a little bit more right here in the middle. Try to divide the two. This side here like this. Still have that there. Okay. The change cool down. Cool down a bit. A little bit more. I I shut everything down for a minute. Do you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to right now distinguish the top and the bottom, and right now I'm going to move things over, and I'm going to try to work on the bottom for a while. Get a tenant down here on this end. I'll come back to this a little bit later on, and obviously you guys see what I'm making here. Um, I I if I don't, I thought I was going to turn this here tonight without the dust collector on, but like it puts me in a different element that I'm not used to. So I turned it back on. Are there any questions so far of anything?
No,
Okay.
doing good,
Right now
buddy.
I'm gonna
Doing good.
Yeah, okay, so everything is going fine. You can hear and you can see, and it's nothing like the way the last one was, right? I'm hoping.
Correct.
So okay. Um, we're going to concentrate right now. We're going to clean this bottom up a little bit, get some legs in here, and a lot of this is going to be waste. A lot of this right here is going to be waste, and then we'll try to get a tenant on up here somewhere around at least where the bottom of the legs are going to be. So it'll be up here somewhere, and we'll come back here again later on and get this thinner. Get a tenant on here now, then we'll go and flip it over, put a chuck on here, and we'll just.
All right, sounds good.
Al,
Uh,
somebody in chat asked what size the blank was.
I'm sorry. It's 5.5 by 5.5 cube, and there's a lot of things I should have said. As you saw, I did have I had it on corner to corner, and that's why I wanted to show first how that valley that we saw at the very beginning, how I went after that first, and I don't know if you heard me say that. I was saying it, but I don't have my 3M mask on, but I do have another N95, so I guess you're not hearing me. And I guess with my facial, so I guess you're not hearing anything that I'm saying. But
Part
I'll
of
keep
it's coming
stopping.
through. You just got to speak up.
You
Act
don't
like
want me
you're
screaming
yelling
louder
at
than I scream.
somebody. Just act
Anyway,
like you're yelling at somebody across the street.
okay. Again,
Go ahead, Al. You
I
got
will
it.
get my mask and facial on again, and we're gonna come up here and try and get some of this knocked out of here and bring this up and make a tenant. So again, let me get my mask and facial on, and we'll go from there. Oh wait, no, that's right. We have to go and change the camera.
Oh, you're gonna put the tenant on down by the tailstock side. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you see here? Nothing yet, can you?
Um, that'll work right there. Right there.
Right there. You
Yes.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, you froze up. Pull your mask
Yeah,
off while you're
here.
talking.
Let's get a 10 on here. So how are we gonna do that, Phil? We're gonna go like this.
Looking good, Uncle Al.
Well, to go. You've got to come way up to here. So we're gonna do that.
Now you're going to clean up and set his 10 in thickness, final dimension.
Here. Let's first do this.
Pull your mask off when you're talking.
We're gonna go and do it again. Uh, that'll be the tenant. That'll be the tenant.
The optimum size to fit his jaws.
Gonna make that a little bit better right there. Parting tool. Actually, it's actually a little bit small. Maybe I'll do it again. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to do it again. Uh, oh boy. What I realized was when I had my pencil there the first time, which I don't even see where my pencil's at anymore. Um, it sloped down a little because I'm so far away from this here, the way Phil has showed so many of us how to set your tenant. It's went down a bit. I like it to be somewhere
2
around.
inches.
Well, I'm about 2.5, 2 5/16, and that's what I like. That's what I like right there. Um, so, and again, I wanted the tenant to be up uh, close to where my feet are going to be, and now I could go and I could keep playing with this, turn it over, and we could start. I mean, the center still needs to be refined a lot more than it is, but I think what I'll do right now is just take this off. We'll get a chuck on here. We'll turn it around, work on the top, and then stay in the center here. I think it needs a lot of work actually. I'm going to call the bottom here pretty much where I'm going to leave it.
It's looking pretty good, Uncle L.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah.
This is my nephew from up home, Kevin. It's so nice to see. I've been hoping that you'd be on. Good, good. I hope you enjoy the evening.
It's looking pretty cool.
You made my night, Kev. That's good. All right, like I said, I'm gonna just take this off. I'll cut it with my handsaw right here on the side. Then I'll put a chuck on here. We'll flip it around and we'll go from there. So, are there any questions at all? Any?
Nothing in
I mean,
chat.
we'll get this going on here and
There was a question, Al, about what size blank did you start with?
What's,
Oh, we covered that.
yeah,
It's
it's
good for the
a
people
5.5
coming in.
cube, 5.5 cube. Let me get a tower check on here.
Thank you.
Now, Kevin, Kevin, you're not a wood turner, so I want you to understand some of the things. This right here is called a tenon. This thing here. I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to stick this in here, and that's how I'm going to grab it.
Oh, okay.
Watch in a second. Supposed to be a couple of you on here tonight. I was glad to see that you came on. That's a good thing. Very, very good. Thanks, Kevin.
No problem.
Appreciate the support there for your uncle.
Oh yeah, he's the man. He built a house for you. He's got his own company. He's a house builder,
Oh, yeah.
and we got that off of there. Get the truck key out. Turn it over. Hopefully, I made it well enough. I'll move the camera again in a second. That looks like it's pretty good. So now, did you see what happened, Kev? How that fit into the chuck?
Yeah.
Now let's see. Look, I'm pretty close to center, so that's a good thing. Should I move anything? I mean, I'm going to work here for a while, and I'll come back in the center. So is this okay right here, Dane? Dane's not there?
No, that's good. No, I'm here. I hear you. You good?
Okay. Then, like I said, then we'll come back in the center a little bit more after that. I'll bring up the tailstock for a while just for a little more crazy support. And I knocked everything out of place there. And we'll go over there. Like I said, we'll try to shape this here a bit, and then we'll come back to the center in a little bit. Again, mask and face shield on.
All right, I'm getting in the shower. Shower, Daniel? Yeah. Just now.
Hot mic.
Uh,
Oh, oh, it's cut out there, is it? Going off there too. Oh boy. You get it? Got a hell of a nut right there. There's my problem. That. Oh, this is nuts. Look at that. What is going on there? Oh,
Al, check your chuck, make sure it's tight. Looked like it spun just a little bit last time you stopped.
Oh, I gotta get this one first. Oh, look at that.
Hey Al, how fast are you turning?
Um, turn just about 900. I should probably turn it up, but again, I've got such problems here that I didn't know the wood had this with it. And it is what it is. I could get it thinner. I think I'm going to concentrate on the center here a bit, and then I'll cut this off and we'll get a hole in here and hollow this out a bit. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing any talking.
No, it's okay.
But I think we'll concentrate on center. Like I said, I didn't know that was. Can you see that? And well, obviously you can see
Yeah.
that.
Right. Yeah,
This
it was
here
an
kept making me jump.
inclusion.
This kept making me jump, and well, obviously this is doing the same thing.
How fast are you turning?
I'm
You just
just
said
about
900.
900. Just about 900. I could probably turn it up. I really don't think that getting past these two divots right here, the speed's gonna do anything.
No, 900's fine.
It,
That's
yeah,
900's
yeah, it
good
is.
speed.
Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't counting on a lot of what was happening here. There's now another thing when you think about doing this here. Now you figure the way I put it on. Okay, it's a cube, and the way I had it cut. Now here you've got grain going this way. Somewhere along here's right here is end grain. Here's straight grain again. I mean, being the way it was, you get both. Almost, I guess, like a burl in a way. You got it going this way and that way. I mean, like I said, I wasn't counting on this, but it's kind of crazy to make it and do it. And maybe I'll get this divot here. I'll compass here one more time, and then I'll go and move everything. And we'll do this center, and then we'll cut this off and get inside here, and go from there. Can you guys see everything?
Yeah, we can see perfect.
It's not the way it was the last time. I'm hoping.
I can see it good.
No.
That's good. I'm going to make another pass. I'll make another pass here, shorten this a little bit right in here, and try to clean this up one more time, and then we'll go into the center. Then we'll bore inside. Damn it. Hit it again, right there. Carbide hit in there.
Redbud is some chippy wood.
Another 5/8 on this side here.
They're using a 5/8 bow gouge now.
Take that off. Well, I'm gonna take this off, and I'll get the Jacob's chuck on there, and well, not the Jacob's chuck, but you know what I mean. We'll hollow that out right there, and I didn't think the wood was as bad as it is. I'm not gonna blame the wood. You know, all you gotta do with the turner.
Well, redbud is very chippy and cracky.
Yeah, yeah, it's showing it tonight, isn't it?
Now just stay with it. You're doing all right. Doing good.
I'm not gonna do any sanding. I'm not putting my fingers in around all this stuff. I'll
Has a lot of
concentrate here.
beauty marks, Hal.
Is that what it is? Oh, you finally woke up?
Oh, I didn't wake. I'm just
You
tilted
finally
down.
woke up, huh? I was watching you. I was watching you. All right, we're gonna cut this off, and I think I have an inch and 3/8 bit. We'll go in there and we'll hollow out a little bit. So, like Phil would say, mask and face shield on. Take the three bait.
1 3/8.
Yeah. Gonna turn the speed down. I like going about 450.
Types of nibs.
Out a bit. Tool here that I made from an old crowbar, one of my grandpaps. Thing weighs about 1.5 pounds. I have to hold it back or else it'll just go right through everything. But I went and I cut it and I put a carbide bit on there and shouldn't be hardly nothing here.
Sounds good.
We'll see you in a second.
Got the speed turned up now.
The creek is basically right about here, which I'm good with. Like I said, I have just about 3 inches there, and it brings me down to the seam. It brings me down to the seam here, and I say I'm gonna just about. I mean, I can't do much more here because this just keeps bouncing me right here, and it makes me do that. I could maybe make things a little bit thinner, but I don't really see the reason for it. I could probably make this a little bit shorter. I'm not gonna make a lid tonight, but and I'm not gonna do any sanding tonight, but here's how you make an Oriental bowl, Oriental box. I think I'm gonna call it that right there. Boy, that's loosening again. Tim, I'm surprised. I've never had that experience, and I guess maybe I don't know what the wood is doing, but yeah, it just loosened up again. But I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a night right there, and there's a 6-sided box. But did I put
Very
everybody to
cool.
sleep?
No, you did a nice job.
Fantastic, Al.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know
you had to
about
make do with that
fantastic,
red
but
bud.
yeah, I should have
It
probably
is
picked a
an
different
interesting
wood.
piece of wood.
Yeah.
I thought it
Nice
would
job,
be.
Al.
I didn't know it was gonna have all that going on, but
Hey, it is what it is. It's got character.
Right. Well, it's good. It's good that you stopped where you stopped because you know the wood was becoming suspect with the wood flaws. And again, it's
that
just
I mean,
inherent for
there were
red bud.
there were things that I was hearing that I don't know if you guys heard. And yeah, when I was down
No,
inside there,
but
I said, no, enough's enough.
we could see it, and a couple of us were dodging. We were both swaying back and forth, like, oh no.
Yeah.
But
I've made over 800 bowls, and Redbud is the only bowl I've ever blown up on the lathe.
I'm pretty sure if I
right,
would have went another couple minutes, it would have done the same. I could
right,
sand,
yeah, it's
I
best
could
that you
sand this
stop.
goofy stuff off, and I could play
Right.
with it. But like I said, I wanted to do this because I owed you guys one from the one that didn't work very well. The last demonstration I tried doing this, but I'll get
No, it's
sand up
all
and show
good.
it next week. But
You know what?
from
You know what you could
you,
do with you know what you could do with that vessel part up there? You could
yeah,
draw out some flower petals and carve it out like a flower, like a tulip.
all along this.
Yeah,
Third time's a
Well,
trick.
we'll say, I mean, you're gonna have to explain that one to me at the bar some night. I'm not sure about that, but
yeah, I
we'll
can do that.
we'll get it sanded up and get the tenant off. And again, of all nights, I get Phil Anderson here. Phil,
Well, he's not on now. He boogered off
oh
earlier,
really?
but
Well,
It's understandable what he's going through. So
Absolutely, absolutely. He made my night. But anyway, there's
We
one of
learned
Cade
something
Bluebird's.
anyway.
I got this idea from Cade, and I think it's a great idea. I mean, if it would come out a little nicer, it makes really nice gifts. I'll put a
right.
something on and make it all thinner. Like I said, I was hearing too many different noises, so I stopped right there. Gives time for a little bit more show and tell. And
Sure.
I hope
Very
everybody
good,
has a
Al.
good night. I hope everybody
Hey,
has a
thank
good
you
night.
thank you very much for putting on a show for us tonight. Everybody was
Well, I
waiting in
didn't
the
do any
wings.
talking. I
So
don't know what kind of show it was. I
we
mean,
really appreciate it.
well, I don't know.
No,
Like I
it's
said, I don't
all
know what kind
good.
of show it was.
It's all good.
You did a great job. You attempted stuff that I would never attempt. So
Al, you still got 50 people sitting in the seats, so you didn't
Right.
lose anybody. We appreciate what you did, man.
Good job, Al. This is Paul from San Diego.